what we've moved from is the trading time for money things, like me actually doing video production work or doing coaching and consulting, to now what we look for is how do we get the most value? How do we work with our members? How do we help as many people as we can with this stuff, but without trading our time for money? So affiliate revenue, digital products and courses and those sorts of things. And obviously the YouTube revenue's pretty nice as well.
Hi everyone, welcome to the first ever episode of Revenue Streams. This is a new show powered by TubeBuddy, where you'll meet some amazing content creators, mostly on YouTube, and hear their stories, but more specifically actually how they've built their different revenue streams, hence the name, from their different channels and content. And in each episode, it will be packed with advice, tips, and actionable strategies to help you grow your business through a range of different revenue streams, such as affiliate marketing, courses, memberships, coaching, consulting, sponsorships, so many different streams here. So we have an incredible guest lined up today for you, joining us all the way from Australia. But before we bring him on, I want to make sure that I invite you to subscribe to our new channel here on YouTube. And also, for those of you tuning in through the podcast, please subscribe through your favorite podcast app. Be sure to say hello in the comments and check the description and show notes for all the links that we share in the episode. Now, I want you all to meet this gentleman beside me here, Alex Montas. He's our VP of Growth here at TubeBuddy. Alex, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me, Rob. I'm the VP of Growth for TubeBuddy. I joined here 7 months ago, and it has been an absolute pleasure to be here because of opportunities like this. But also is because it's such an exciting company. Prior to TubeBuddy, I was the head of performance marketing for Bloomberg Media, and I had also several different experiences, such as owning my own grocery store, having my own consulting agency, being the head of sports marketing. So I'm very familiar with, all puns intended, different revenue streams, but I could not be more excited to be here talking to Justin, being here with Rob, and really diving in deep about the different ways that you guys can make some money.
Awesome, Alex. You're like the perfect co-host for this exact show here. So for me, my name is, again, Rob Balasabas, Partnership Manager here at TubeBuddy. I'm based in Vancouver, Canada. So if you're from Canada, say hello. I've been with TubeBuddy since early 2020. And before joining TubeBuddy, I was working on the marketing team at a company called Thinkific.com, and it's an online course platform. And then my primary role here at TubeBuddy is to manage our affiliate program and also our influencer partnerships. I'm really pumped to bring Justin on. I can see him in the green room. He's ready to go. But I just want to take one more second and say that since we are talking about revenue here, one of the best ways to build revenue is through affiliate marketing, as you hopefully know. And if you're a content creator, we'd love for you to join the TubeBuddy affiliate program. We have links in the description and in the show notes as well to sign up for our program. It literally takes 2 minutes to sign up, and you can start earning up to 50% monthly recurring commissions just by sharing TubeBuddy with other creators. So we also have resources, an awesome community, as well as live and on-demand training available for all of our affiliate partners. All the housekeeping is out of the way, Alex. What do you say we bring on our special guest today?
Justin is a Netflix feature producer and video marketing specialist, helping entrepreneurs leverage the power of online video to build and scale their businesses. Together with his brother Mike, Justin has grown his YouTube channel into a 7-figure annual automation-driven online business, uploading just 1 video per week, which is amazing. And now he teaches their systems for creating quality videos, growing a targeted audience, and monetizing your influence at primalvideo.com. Justin, I am so happy to have you here. Welcome. I'd love to, for you to actually introduce yourself.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for having me. I'm pumped to hang out with both of you. And episode 1, this is going to be good fun. Thanks. So yeah, I work with my brother Mike. Our company is called Primal Video. We help people really just leverage video to build their business and brand. So we help with the filming side. We then help with the getting the views or the impact with your content. So growing on YouTube through to then the monetization. So pumped to share and talk on the monetization side, but how it all fits together and how you can really build a business doing and talking about the things that you're interested in.
Super, super excited, Justin. Thank you so much. I can recall, honestly, getting started with my YouTube channel and really seeing a lot of your content, right? So it's really amazing just to have you here. Not quite on the flesh, but as as
Almost.
close as it gets, right? Exactly. Given the situation. So you know what? We're gonna go right away with the first question. If you can tell us just a little bit more about the different revenue streams that you and your brother Mike have built, and and how your business works. How do you make money? Tell me more about that.
Cool. So my background is in video production, and Mike's background is totally different. He's an accountant, a chartered accountant, and worked in a lot of startup businesses. So the two of us kind of teamed up, joined forces. We are complete opposites. So his approach to business has been totally different to mine, but I think that works really, really well. So both of us were doing or had employment. Mike was full-time employed, obviously as an accountant. I've been running a video production company for years. We then moved into consulting and contract work, and now the business that we've built off the back of our YouTube channel, we're not in a place where we're trading time for money. We're looking for leveraged opportunities. So in terms of our revenue streams now, there is no one-on-one, there is no consulting. It is YouTube revenue, YouTube AdSense. It is affiliate marketing, and then we also have a digital product as well, a membership site.
I just want to follow up on that. Is that something that has always been the case? Did you consult earlier and then you stopped that, or you started out right away with the type of revenues that you have at the moment?
No, so things like affiliate marketing, the beauty of it is that it grows and scales over time. That's why it is something that you can start from day one. It's something that I wish that I'd started doing earlier. And obviously, you might start with affiliate programs and things. You might get a couple of dollars here and there from Amazon or whatever it is, but know that the time that you spend setting up and getting involved in those programs, like especially in terms of YouTube, like we have videos that are coming up on 6 years old. They still have affiliate links, they still get views, they still get clicks, and that's from no extra input or any work from us. So what we've moved from is the trading time for money things, like me actually doing video production work or doing coaching and consulting, to now what we look for is how do we get the most value? How do we work with our members? How do we help as many people as we can with this stuff, but without trading our time for money? So affiliate revenue, digital products and courses and those sorts of things. And obviously the YouTube revenue's pretty nice as well.
That's really good. Yeah, I love what you say there about trading time for money. I guess that's the difference between a job and a business, which you guys have created, you and Mike. You've built a very strong, growing affiliate revenue on the TubeBuddy affiliate program. I know that firsthand. I won't give away any specific numbers.
I wouldn't know him. That's Mike handles that stuff. So
Mike just gives you your cut. No, but it is very impressive. So I imagine that you've built significant affiliate revenue on other products as well. I can see that you have affiliate links in your YouTube descriptions, and you also have a resource page on your website listing some of your tools, all with affiliate links, which is brilliant. So I'd love for you to talk to us a little bit about some of the strategies that you've used to get people to click the affiliate links from your content. Like, how do you get them from your video, which you guys are amazing at, to get found and views and all those things, from there to the affiliate links?
Well, the quick answer is we tell them if they don't click the links, something bad is going to happen. No. So what changed for us early on was I worked on a documentary project, and it was called The Abundance Code. And I'm interviewing all these people, and they're like the wealthiest people, but they're also the nicest people. They just have so much time. And all they were doing was helping people with their expertise and the stuff that they were interested in. So I was like, there's something in this. These people are being paid and just for helping people. So what we look for in our business is, how do we help as many people as we can with our content? How do we help them overcome any pains, any objections, any struggle areas? And this is why we have a very strong SEO or search engine focus for our YouTube content. I know I've kind of danced around your question a little bit. I'll get to it, but I mean, it all flows and joins together. If we're able to create content that people are searching for, and Alex, you said that you saw us pop up in search a few times. Like, that is our goal. We want to be the ones that show up when people want to know how to make a YouTube channel, want to know how to edit on their phone, so that then we can be the one that's helping them with that. So we want to add as much value as we can. Now, for those people then that are watching our videos and consuming our content that we've just helped for nothing on a free platform, YouTube, they're more likely then to click our links because we've already helped them. So we're building up a ton of reciprocity, but at the same time, we're also helping people solve their specific need at that point. Whatever they're watching is something they're interested in or something they need to overcome, and we're able to help them with that. And if there's any tools, programs, services, gear, whatever it is that's going to help them with that, it's then not a sell, it's not a pitch. It's, hey, this is what this is going to help you with, and here's how to use it, or here's why you should consider it. So it's more talking about the tools and things that are actually going to help people with a specific problem, or you're going to help people with a buying decision if they're trying to work out this one versus this one. You're able to talk to those sorts of things, and it then makes it a no-brainer for people to click. So in terms of where we have our links, yes, we have them in our YouTube descriptions. You've mentioned our gear and resources page. That one page is huge. That was actually a tip from Pat Flynn, a mutual friend of ours, who teaches passive income strategies as well, and affiliate marketing. And he just said, look, that if you have that one page, have it public, have it easily accessible, link to it everywhere. Like we have links to it in all of our YouTube videos. It's on our website. It's in our email signatures, but it's one resource, one page where anyone can go to and find out the latest stuff that we are using, that we are recommending to run our business. It's a very long answer to your question.
Really smart. I mean, you're just helping people and they're finding the tools that you're helping them with. So I guess a more specific question, sort of a follow-up to that, is that in the videos, do you have any specific ways to sort of get people to say, hey, without being salesy, saying like, make sure you click the link down below, follow along with us by, installing whatever tool, link is in the description. Is there like sort of a nice way that you guys have found that's not salesy but is very direct?
What I was saying at the start of every video, and even if there isn't any links or any programs or anything that I'm talking about in those videos, part of our intro that I say in every video is all the links to everything I say in this video are in the description box below. So I've kind of set that up front. Even though we think it's obvious, people know there's links in the description and they can go and find them there. Just hearing that is another trigger for them. It's like if you want to get more subscribers, hey, ask for subscribers, because people are watching along going, oh yeah, you're right, I haven't subscribed yet. As silly as it sounds, there's little mental triggers like that help. But what we will do inside the video is, I don't want to keep saying links are down below, links are down below. I've already said it at the start. But every time I mention a product or a service, we'll have a title that comes up on screen, links in the description or something, or link down below. So we are saying it without me actually having to repeat it, without it being more salesy and more like it's a promotion or a sponsored piece of content, because I'm not actually calling it out. It's more like, hey, as a heads up, if you want to click this, there is a link below. So that's our approach.
Well, thank you so much for that, Justin. I have to say, as when I was a newbie YouTuber watching your videos, those pop-ups were really great, because I didn't know I had to look anywhere, right? So the description and the thing actually helped. And because you mentioned some of your videos are 6 years old and are still driving revenue to you, it's super important that you give out those reminders.
Just on that was like, we do, if I say go to TubeBuddy, or we're talking about TubeBuddy and why people should use it or anything like that, we don't put the web address on screen. We'll just have TubeBuddy, so people can be like, all right, that's the app. So to save them going to have to go to Google or type in TubeBuddy.com, it's more likely they're just going to get, you'll have a link somewhere. Like, people are inherently a little bit lazy, so they're going to go looking for that. With a couple of clicks, they can do it without needing to touch their keyboard. So that was something that we were playing around with early on. We stopped. We'll never put a .com, even if we're saying TubeBuddy and the website is TubeBuddy.com, it still just makes it something that people are more likely to go and look in your descriptions for those two.
No, it's important to get the click, because the click can be measured and tracked after the fact. So super important that you're doing that. So Justin, now that you've gotten the click and people have already seen your content and are familiar with you, maybe tell us a little bit more about that second phase. Right, when they're going to your membership site, right? Like, how do you get people there? Some of your strategies and tactics behind it. So I know that right now, at the time of this recording, the doors to your program are closed, meaning students cannot enroll even if they wanted to. You clearly open and close registrations throughout the year, and thus I have a two-part question. The first one is, why did you opt for this strategy, right? Is this something, why does this make sense for you? And, and how much planning it takes to open and close these courses?
Okay, so yes, we have a membership program. We keep it low cost so that it is accessible for people, but we also do keep the doors closed. And the main reason that we keep it as a closed membership, we have 4 intakes a year, we aim for 1 a quarter, is that we don't have to be in promotion mode, marketing mode all the time. We're not there, inviting people all the time. And it then allows us to get out of that and switch gears to working with our members to help them see results and focus on what they need. If they need extra content or training on something specific or whatever that is, for us, it's the mental shift that we're not always in sell mode or intake mode and onboarding new people and all of that kind of stuff. And also then, we have a closed members community in there as well. If there's new people dropping in all the time, it's a different experience to kind of an intake. They kind of integrate with the existing members, and then it's just a different vibe. It's a different feeling. It's more of a community in that case than people sort of coming and going all the time. So that's why we've chosen that. We're always trying and testing new things. We've experimented with some different ways that people can come in off the back of some of our email automated sequences and those sorts of things. But for the most part, it's a closed membership, and we open 4 times a year.
How much time do you guys open it for? Like, is it a month, couple weeks? Is there a big build-up, sort of hyping up to the opening?
Yeah, no, great question. So with our membership, we've been a part of lots of different courses and programs and things. And the reason that we wanted to go a membership was that, we've all bought courses and you're going through it like this is out of date. And with YouTube, this stuff changes all the time. So we wanted this to be a resource where people can drop in and know that they're getting access to all the latest stuff, that we keep it updated and those kinds of things. So it really then becomes, how do we give people the best step forward when they join? So we keep it closed, but we'll offer intakes off the back of a promotion, off the back of more training. We don't just want everybody in there. We want the action takers in there. So when we do open the doors, it's usually off the back of a free live training workshop where I'm talking through the strategy on how we grow on YouTube. Then for the actionable stuff, that's what's inside the program, as in me taking you through step by step how you do all the things, but we're open to share the actual blueprint. That way, if it's not a fit for you right now, at least you've got a strategy to go and start growing on YouTube or do the things that we do before we create and upload every video. We share all of that stuff, but the actual click here, do this, or our processes, templates and systems, that's what you're getting access to on the inside. So yeah, we will rather have people that have come through some sort of more advanced training, knowing that it's a filter for them. Are you ready for this right now? Then that's what's on the inside. If not, awesome. Go and we've been able to then help people again with the strategy, and maybe next time we open that's a fit for them. So for us, it's never a, hey, I'm Justin, buy my stuff. It's always like there's a next step. It's an invitation to take that next step. And that's why we like to do it off the back of a webinar or a free live training workshop or something.
And just to take pause and just before we move forward, and just take account into what we talked a little bit so far. We talked about the fact that you have tons of subscribers, so you're getting at least some ad revenue. We talked about the fact that that you think a little bit more about how to get the click, so you're getting some affiliate revenue, and now you have this membership. So now those are at least 3 revenue streams. At least there may be more. So it is super exciting that the way in which you think about that is you should inviting somebody to take the next step forward, and super excited. It's super interesting to hear the back of your mind or your mindset while you're setting this.
We haven't figured it all out. It's a growth thing, and that's something that we hold really high. It's we're always learning. I join so many random Clubhouse rooms and watch so many different live streams, join other people's trainings. What can I take from this that was the game changer for me, or what can I that we can then implement with our stuff? Those little things to make it a better experience for people and to do things more efficiently. So where we started with our YouTube channel, it was taking me around a week to come up with an idea. Random idea, go and shoot a video, make a thumbnail. That would take the week obviously working full time and stuff as well. Where we are at now with all the processes and stuff that we've built out, I'm literally shooting 8 videos over the period of a week, and we're releasing one a week. So I'm never running around going, oh, what are we going to release this week? And we've evolved to that. And that's what we're looking for with everything. So we're now effective with our keyword research. We're now effective with outsourcing our video editing and those sorts of things. So that's what we're looking for across the board with everything. Revenue streams, as we keep coming back to, was one that we're like, how do we stop trading the time for money? What can we do to add value to people to help them? And that's where affiliate revenue is one of the biggest pieces of revenue in our business. And it makes it a no-brainer to talk about programs like TubeBuddy, where it is so much value to our audience, where it is actually going to help them with the outcome that they want to grow their business on the side, or to have that impact and talk about and do the things that they want to do. That's where it's a no-brainer. So a lot of the biggest programs and things that we are a part of, most of them didn't even have an affiliate program when we started. We don't look at commissions or any of that sort of stuff. It really is, what is the best tool for our viewers, with it service, gear, whatever it is, irrespective of an affiliate program. And obviously, if they have one, awesome. If not, we're not going to not make a video or promote content that way. And I think that's the biggest place that we see a lot of people go wrong with affiliate marketing, is they just look at the commissions, and it's sleazy, and that's what gives affiliate marketing a bad name. So come from that place of integrity. What would you recommend to your mom, to your best friends, to your ideal customers and clients? That's where the key is, really.
I know that your channel is watched by tons of creators with channels of all sizes. 2 of us here. So a lot of those creators are very encouraged through your content to take action and build their audiences and build their businesses. And so when it comes to making money on YouTube, though, I feel like it's a little bit different, whether it's affiliate marketing or memberships or courses or the other revenue streams. All the experts will tell you that you should be starting to think about revenue right from day one. How do you feel about that? Especially, when a new or a smaller channel feel that they don't have an audience yet, how can they promote anything or market anything? What advice do you give those kind of creators?
I think everyone should be starting from day one. Again, with things like, most people think that the only way to make money on YouTube is from YouTube. And when they hit that 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours to actually be invited into the monetization program, they're probably, if they're lucky, earning a few dollars a month. So being a YouTuber doesn't necessarily mean just relying on YouTube for your revenue. There's so many other ways, like brand deals, sponsor deals. Affiliate marketing is one that you can start from day one. As you said, like, what if you've got no views, no subscribers? That's your problem right now. That's the circumstances that you're in right now. But next week, next month, next year, you're likely not going to be in that same position, which means that whatever time you invest in signing up for affiliate programs and those sorts of things, from day one, you will never have to do again. So that's where, I think the other place that people stop then is they'll go, I don't have enough traffic to sign up for things like Amazon's affiliate program. Most people think affiliate marketing, Amazon. It's one. And it is the hardest one to get into because they do have some traffic numbers or a certain amount of clicks or whatever it is. So if you apply and you get turned away from Amazon, whatever. There's that many other affiliate programs out there with tools and services and things that you're using that people want to know about. They just want to know what you're using to save them going and doing the research themselves. That's the stuff that you can talk about. And then wait the 30 days or whatever it is that Amazon makes you wait and apply again. There's not a limit to how many times you can apply if you get rejected.
You know what? You just mentioned Amazon as one of the top affiliate programs. But I want to talk about another affiliate
I'd say
program.
popular, most popular.
Okay. All right, let's talk about another popular affiliate program, if we can call it that, right?
I know where this is going.
Oh, do you? You're a very wise man. As Rob said earlier, you and Mike, have built a strong and growing revenue using TubeBuddy's affiliate program. Can you talk a little bit more about how it has helped your business and what part it plays on your overall success?
Yeah, we are pumped to be a part of the TubeBuddy affiliate program. I think anyone that is actively using TubeBuddy and knows how powerful and how important it is, then it is a no-brainer for you to share that. And there is no real limit. I mean, no matter what niche you're in, if you're growing on YouTube, your audience will want to know what you're doing. And your audience will want to know how you're able to do what you're doing and growing on YouTube and those sorts of things. So for us, it's an absolute no-brainer to recommend TubeBuddy because there's so many pieces inside of it. I think the first thing that we installed it for years ago was the bulk find and replace thing, like just for being able to update affiliate disclosures and those kinds of things across all of our videos. That was enough for us to go, like, we're in. But that's just one piece of it. So this is where the affiliate marketing stuff is so easy for things like TubeBuddy, is that I'm literally able to talk about things like the bulk find and replace feature, like the A/B split testing of thumbnails, which is massive, and that's what we use all the time. And that's just one piece. So I can talk through the one piece and why we like it, how we're using it, but then it becomes a no-brainer or an irresistible offer for people when they look at all the other stuff that's included in there, all the other things that TubeBuddy can do as well. So it really is, it's not ever an effort, because I would tell anyone at any point, if you're serious about growing, this is why you need to use it. So that's what you're going to look for across any affiliate platform, is what are the tools and services that you are using that you would be using irrespective of affiliate commissions, any of that sort of stuff. So for us, I mean, we haven't mentioned yet, we don't do any branded or sponsored content. So we are not obligated to talk about this product one week or this product the other week or any of that sort of stuff. I would much rather, and same with Mike, like we'd much rather go sign up for affiliate programs if they have them. If not, we're still going to create a video and promote it, whatever. At some point they might. But we'd much rather talk about the things that we know are actually going to help the audience instead of, this video was brought to you by product. And there's anything wrong with that. It is a great way to make money. But for us, I can remain completely objective. I can release a video whenever I want. Most times when we're creating a video, we're never telling the brand or the company or whatever it is that there's a video coming. It just goes live. And I like having that freedom. I like having that flexibility, but also that we're not locked or tied to any one thing. So it really does keep the companies on the other side to want to be pushing, to want to actually have the best product. And that's where it's a no-brainer for TubeBuddy.
That's really awesome. I mean, we are going to be talking about, brand deals and sponsorships in the show. So, I mean, if you're interested in that, we'll definitely be talking about that with, a lot of our different partners. But I respect that you and Mike have chosen not to do that for the pure fact that you can be super objective. Like, you can just say the truth about every different product. And that's probably one of the reasons for the growth of your channel, because people know that, we're going to get the real, street goods from Justin and Mike about this tool before I make a decision on it. What do you do with brands that do approach you for sponsorships?
Or it's a polite not now. I mean, for right now, we're not doing sponsor deals. And the main reason for it is, as I said, yes, you get a hit of cash, which is why it's a good thing, right? We need money to keep stuff going, especially if you're a brand new channel and whatever. It could be a good intake of cash. I mean, we have members in our program that have around 1,000 subscribers that are getting 5-figure brand deals monthly. So you can get good brand deals with a smaller channel. For those people that are thinking my channel's not big enough. But for me, I'd much rather be not then chasing sponsor deal, where, so we're looking for the high leverage where we can create a piece of content once. YouTube's going to hopefully feature it for years afterwards, but it's still having that impact. So that's what we look for.
Well, Justin, this has been an amazing conversation. Me and Alex, I'm sure I'm speaking for Alex, but we've learned a lot from you, even over the years that we've been listening and learning from you. So thank you so much for your time. I know that you have a free guide that helps anyone looking to learn some of the most powerful tools and ranking strategies to really grow and 10x their traffic on YouTube. So we'll make sure that we have a link to that free YouTube ranking guide. So if you're out there, you want to grow your YouTube channel, just like Justin and Mike have, you can check that out. The link is in the description or in the show notes. Justin, where else can folks find you and Mike and everything that you guys are working on?
I'd say probably the central place would be our website, primalvideo.com, but obviously our YouTube channel as well, youtube.com/primalvideo. But yeah, thanks very much for having me on. Episode 1. Woo!
Wrapped.
Episode number 1. Justin, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your teachings. It's an unbelievable pleasure to have you as our first guest, and I'm looking forward to watching this show myself. But also thank you to everybody else that is, watching and listening. If you want to add an incredible revenue stream to your business, I'm going to take a cue from what Justin said earlier. I'm going to invite you to join our affiliate program, which we linked in the description or in the show notes below. It's only going to take a few minutes, and you're going to get access to all resources and training that we've created for you. And with that being said, on behalf of myself, on behalf of Rob B, thank you so much, and we're going to see you again in the next video.
See ya.
Thanks.